Well, every mother is a working mother. The baseline of that is like that care work, care work for children, disabled people, sick people, elders, whoever needs care. That's work. It's valuable. And when you only acknowledge, I call it GDP sector activity as work, you're disvaluing the work, the people who do it, which is largely not only women, and you're disvaluing the people who receive it, the care, the children, the elders, the disabled people, the dying people who receive care. You are treating them as a disvalue. It's inhumane, and it's grossly inefficient. I mean, if you're looking after somebody, you know their name, you know their history at least a little bit, you know what they like and what they don't like, you know their health condition, you know where they live, you know if they have a dog or not. And if you're stepping in, to a commodified care position, you might not know nothing. You might know nothing about the person. I used to do modified care. For 10 years, I worked with all kinds of people, not children, but every other kind of person with a disability. If I wanted to know about them, I had to get out the file binder, and I usually didn't have time to do that. So and then you have to have all this oversight of care. Like you have to have the criminal record checks, you have to have the license people dropping in, and that's like, they can't really, they can drop in twice a year and check things out, and that's okay, but they can't maintain, they can't monitor, quality. Parents, you have to monitor the quality of the care. This whole thing about gender equity, about we need to have, mothers need to be free to, contribute to the almighty, GDP. It's like, well, why don't you start counting what we do? Did you know in the 1880s they redefined what productive work was? Before that, 90% or so of population, including women, was considered to be productive, and then they redefined it to exclude all household related productivity, and suddenly over half of women are labeled non-productive. Like we are officially, when you're looking after your sick child in the middle of the night, you are at leisure. That's actually what they call it, leisure inactivity. That's inactive, and it's non-work. So this is ridiculous. The GDP and the growing the GDP, the holy grail of our whole society, it's growing. You're growing the economy, the so-called economy, at the expense of the society, and you're harming all the vulnerable people who need care in the process.